Hello, beautiful family. Hi, how are you doing? We thank God for today. If you are new to my channel, hey, you're welcome. How is life treating you? I hope you are good because you are also good by God's grace. We have come for a funeral and it hasn't started yet. We are still waiting. But I've been contemplating over the few weeks over something interesting. As married people, today, all my married people gather here. Let's have a chat on sex. There are times people ask me, Mabel, why do you like talking about sex? And I tell them, sex is an integral part of marriage. Imagine being married and there is no sex. I mean, you are just eating, you sleep your separate ways. You just then that is it. I mean, sex is a bonding glue in the marriage. And as much as communication opens us up and helps us in growing together, sex becomes an integral part in marriage. Go through turbulent marriages and then you would realize that it's either finances that is causing trouble, it's poor communication, and sex. For us Christians, when we marry, we dare not go outside the walls of the marriage to have sex. That is infidelity, adultery. The Bible speaks strictly against it. So once you marry and you realize that all you have is your husband, all you have is your wife, you'd have to intentionally decide that I would satisfy my husband, I will satisfy my wife, I would make the marriage gel, I would make us bond, have good sex, so that my spouse would not desire for anything outside. It's so tempting when you are very hungry and then food is paraded in front of you, free of charge. And it's the same thing that it takes the extra grace of God, the greater grace of God, to be faithful to your spouse when your sex life is that bad. I mean B-A-D, bad, or P-O-O-R, poor. It takes the extra grace of God. As humans, we've been wired with emotions. And to abstain from sex as a married couple over a long period of time is like turning your spouse into something else. Intentionally baiting him or her and still expecting that he or she will not be devoured by a fish, a wild fish out there. Let us open up. Smell good. Look good. Men are attracted by what they see. Smell good. Look good. Have a good hairdo. Take your bath. Try. If your spouse loves it trimmed down, always make sure you are trimmed down as far as the pubic hairs are concerned. If he or she loves it bushy, always make sure that it's bushy, well combed, and smelling good. Good personal hygiene. Good genital care. Don't just leave yourself sweating all over, having gone to the kitchen with sweats, whew, gone to work with the sweat and all that, then you come and you want to have sex. It doesn't happen like that. You may have sex, but you would not enjoy it. You wouldn't have a quality sex. The kind of sex that bonds you, that releases you, that makes you experience a kind of a heaven for a moment. Thank God he created sex. So he put in there a tint of heaven that makes you feel relaxed, that makes you feel glorious, that makes you feel like you are exalted, like the whole world comes to a standstill. Nothing else matters. Ha, my dear, sex is good. And it becomes precious when it is done in marriage. So don't be hard on your spouse as far as sex is concerned. Don't let angry emotions make you keep yourself away from your spouse. You are pushing him or her out to mess up. So please don't do. Irrespective of what happens, open up. My ladies, initiate sex. Play with your spouse. Play with the genitals. It is yours. They are yours. Have fun with them. Let not sex be a spectator kind of sports. It should be a participatory sport. Where your husband is involved, you are also involved. It is not a one-way affair. You are always lying down. He's always initiating. He's always chasing you. Sometimes chase your husband. Wink at him. Hit his butt. Touch his genitals. Smile. Hug him. Kiss him. Do all those crazy stuff with him. Pamper him. Make him go wild for you. And my husbands, enjoy your wife. Play with her. Everything on her is for you. Do all the needful. Play with the genitals. Charlie, make use of the breasts. Don't only suck it, you know. There are other important roles that the breast plays in sex, in lovemaking. If you don't know, inbox me. Let's get going. On 0242659180. Let's chat. If you're having challenges with your sex life, get in touch. Listen, use your gels, your lubricants. It makes sex lively. Playing with the genitals and adding lubrication, whoo, it's just a beautiful thing. Don't go dry, you would hurt your spouse. Make use of all the lubricants at your disposal. I mean, let the foreplay be thick. But if the foreplay too is elongated for a while, it's like the body is ready for penetration. Lubrication is done, and then the foreplay takes quite a longer time before you realize you dry up again. So it is time up. Know when to penetrate, know when to call your husband to enter. Do you get me? If you're having painful sex, you've tried the lubrication, it's not working, use lubricants so that sex will be less painful. Yeah, let's apply wisdom in love making. Okay, so use your lubricants, have quality foreplay, enjoy each other, kiss, hold each other, cuddle, romance yourself, just say, do all the needful so that the body is relaxed, and then train your mind as a woman. Tell yourself, I'm coming to graciously receive my husband, my king, my prince, my dear. train your mind and do it. I sometimes even pray during sex. When I'm making love, and I'm praying in my heart, in my spirit. I want it to gel. Oh yeah, God will hear you if you do so. And such prayers work faster. Making love and praying in your heart, not speaking tongues. God is going to work miracles. You too. It would work. Let's try it. Check the positions. If some positions are bringing you pain, check it. Vary it. First one, if you try this position, I feel pain. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's do it that way. Don't be a one-way kind of a spouse. Try, learn new skills. Try new positions. Have sex the right way. Sometimes change the environment. Okay? If the kids are not at the kitchen and it's a self-contained place, you can make love in the kitchen. In the sitting room. Sometimes try the guest room as well. The study room. That is if you live in a self-contained place. If not and you are in a compound house, sometimes travel out. A night in a hotel, a guest house. Have good sex. Make all the noise you want to. But be mindful of the neighbors as well. Let us vary our relationship. Let us be good with each other. Let us serve one another. Gift each other. Give gifts. Exchange gifts. Be pleasant. Be patient. If someone is touching a place that is not pleasant, just say it politely. Tobo, Emi, take your time. It's painful. Lower the intensity. Increase the intensity. And I believe these things would help. These things would always help. Okay? If you need help, seek help. See a sex therapist. Talk to a counselor. I'm not a sex therapist, but at least I can help. I can give a first aid. Then if it's not working, you see a specialist. But I urge you, my dear couples, let us make marriage gel. Let us have good sex. Let us enjoy each other. Oh God. In the morning, in the afternoon, one thing I love about love making is the quickie aspect of it. The unplanned ones. It's like you're in the kitchen, then your spouse signals you, comes, hits your butt and all that. Then quickly, whoop, you go to the bedroom. And then, it has some ecstatic sensation, emotions, Charlie. It's that kind of feeling stays with you forever. You've gone to work, your husband, your wife is at work, you are quite close. Hey, sometimes not necessarily the home. You can book a place, a hotel, a guest house. You can do that. Spend on your love life. During lunch, hey, I'm taking you out for lunch. You go to this place, you eat. After eating, Charlie, you fire. And it's a beautiful thing to work, break, go have a quickie and come back. You are energized, you are poised for work. Everything just moves smoothly. Ooh, try these things. They make marriage awesome. Be touching each other. Be sending love text messages. Sending beautiful pictures. Love you. Beautiful flyers. Let's make the marriage work. It is unchristian to withhold sex from your husband or wife. It is unchristian. You are punishing the person. You are pushing the person into the lion's den, into hell. Not all can withstand such things. So let us be mindful, okay? And let us freely freely have you received. Freely give to your spouse. Okay. Have I left something? I think I'll come with a part 2, right? Yeah, the ambience of the room. Make sure your room is smelling good. I mean, don't listen. When your husband has gone through the world, your wife has gone through the world, and then this thing shouldn't be a one-way affair. Let's just all try and work at it. The ambience of the room, the lighting, the bed, the bed cover, the bed spread. Ooh, okay, blankets, probably, a bed spread. You get your duvet. Ooh, you give it a final touch. It's a beautiful thing. Making love on a foamy, that a cushy bed. Ooh, that's beautiful. It's like a spice. It's beautiful. And make the room smell good. Always make sure your bed is tidy. The room is tidy. Charlie, freshen up the room. Some scented perfumes here and there, according to how your spouse can tolerate perfume. Something mild. The washrooms are neat. You can even make love in the washroom, in the bathroom. That is, if it's a self-contained place where your bed, your bedroom is attached to the restroom. It's a beautiful place to make love. Charlie, they secrete the whole house. Secret the house with proper sex, proper love making. So do these little things, and I believe life will be fun. Read books on sex. Read everything about sex. Make use of in between your ties as a woman. Charlie, if not when you're menstruating, when probably you have a condition down there and you can't penetrate, it's like sex is off. No. Make good use of in between your thighs when well lubricated. In between your breasts when well lubricated. Make good use of your hands well lubricated. Charlie, sex enough. Let's love making yourself own child process. Charlie, this person, be like, I can't buy you today. Like, me outside, me inside, everything in a fire. And I believe the Lord would bless us. Hey, let's chat if you're having challenges, okay? Because sex is good. Sex is beautiful. Such a beautiful thing. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Share the link with people. Let us get more followers, okay? God bless you for staying with us all these years. Actually, bring other people on board so they also learn. Share this video with others. So that when you know a couple struggling, share it with them. Share it with them. I think we need a part 2. We need a part 2 of sexy marriage. I love you. God bless you. Bye-bye.